Speaking of Jehovah's Witnesses, now my family live in Houston, and I'm still friends with them on Facebook, even though we don't really talk like that, but I'm still, friends with them on Facebook, and I have not seen any relief work out there. I have not seen or heard anything about any relief work for the Harvey victims. Even out here in Port Arthur, I've never heard anything about that. And Port Arthur was destroyed by Hurricane Harvey, but I've never heard of no relief work. And I know someone who stays out there in Port Arthur, and she has not said anything about a relief work. And I know how prideful Jehovah's Witnesses are. I know how they do things. They love to take pictures and show this brotherly unit or brotherly unity that they so-called have. And they love to post about it on Facebook. But I have not seen one post about relief work or an 18-wheeler truck with food and diapers and all that stuff. I have not seen that on Facebook from any friends from my Facebook page who are Jehovah's Witnesses. I have not seen not one. And I know how we do things. They would normally post about it. They would say, oh, Jehovah is good. They would post about it, with a scripture and say, oh, Jehovah is good, and see how wonderful our brothers are, But I haven't seen not one post, at least not here in Texas. I have not seen it. And I'm wondering why. What's the holdup? Why your governing body loves and cares about you so much. Okay, well, where is your relief? Where is the relief? I'm just curious about that. Now they keep asking for all this money because they're saying, well, they're needed for relief work. Okay, here it is, October, gone November. Harvey happened back in September. I know they have money. Money shouldn't even be a darn issue. The way these halls are closing and they're flipping these halls and selling them off to churches and keeping the money, pocketing that money, I know they have money. But this goes back to what I said in my last video that I just made. They don't give a damn. Excuse my language. I did not mean to curse. I'm trying to work on that. But this goes back to what I said. They don't care. And yet, they know that, everybody is starting to wake up, not just non-witnesses, but even those on the inside. People are leaving, And if you are a witness who do stay in Texas and you were affected by Harvey, and yet, you see this, if you're not watching the apostate videos, but yet you also see that, hey, now one time you haven't seen an 18-wheeler truck. You ain't seen no brothers or gotten a letter saying, hey, we're going to rebuild your hall for you, especially in Port Arthur. And I know someone that stays in Port Arthur, and she has not said nothing. Nothing about no, relief work, nothing about nothing. And it's like, wow. But yet the governing body, the Jehovah's Witnesses say, well, we have this wonderful brotherly, unity, and we just love each other. Oh, yeah? Then, why have I not seen or heard of any type of relief? Especially here in Texas, I have not seen or heard of any relief for Houston. I know some halls destroyed in Houston. And if not in Houston, then I definitely know there was some halls destroyed in Port Arthur for sure. Because out of all of Southeast Texas, Port Arthur was hit the hardest. And I know someone who stay out there, and yet I have not heard of any type of relief. I haven't heard of them bringing any trucks. Haven't heard of them of nothing. So I'm just curious as to where's your so-called shepherds at? Where's your so-called, why isn't the governing body doing anything? What's the holdup? I mean, like I said, here it is, October. We're about to go into November, and yet nothing. What's the problem? Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm just curious about that.